In this video, I'm going to show you around Pixellab so you see how the application works. So let me go to my Pixellab. Now this is the interface of Pixellab. Own is going to have a blue, a sea green, a kind of greenish background, and where you have this APETR is going to be new text. So I'm using a modded version of Pixellab. Okay, so delete. Okay, so now I'm going to show you around Pixellab. So I'm going to start with the plus button that you can find here, this plus button. Okay, so the plus button, what is it used for? Is used to add. Is your input button where you used to add things. So you can add your text. If I click on text now, you see new text has appeared. You click on current date, the current date will appear. So sticker, shapes from gallery, that's if you want to bring in image from your gallery or you want to draw something. Okay, so that's that. Then we have this other tool that looks like a floppy disk. This one is used to save. Okay, so what we do with this one is that we save things with this. So when you click on it, it will give you two options to either save your work as a project or save as an image. Okay, so when you save as a project, let me explain that. It means you're saving it as a file so that you can come back to work on it again. But if you save as image, you're saving it as a picture. So let me tell you the difference. With a file, you can always come back and work on your job. You can edit it, but a picture, you cannot edit it. Is that okay? So we move to the next one, which is the share button. So this share button is is almost the same thing as save, but in this case they put options for social media links: Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, WhatsApp, Instagram, and Dropbox, and all of those. So the next one is the quotes, your quotation sign. Of course, as we call it, as it is called quotation sign, it means that it has to do with quotes. So when you click on it, you'll have different quotes in English. Then you can change the language to French. Okay, so you see that English. So you can change from different kind of quotes, from absorb quotes, positivity quotes. Okay, so and that's that about that. I rarely use it. What do I need people's quotes for when I can actually do my own quotes? So you see, let's fly. Okay, so the next one is this shape, this dot, three dots. So the three dots is where you have other functions like use image from gallery. Probably you want to get an image size, but you don't know the exact size, but you've seen a sample of it, so you can actually use image from gallery. So you can use full screen, you can use image from camera, you can export, you can image size, you can export image, you can change the size of your image. Okay, in one of these lessons we're going to go through that. Then you can recover auto save. Maybe you were working and your phone went off. Okay, Pixellab gives you the ability, the privilege to recover your auto save. Okay, so the next one is, okay, after that is open PLP file. All the files you saved as projects on Pixellab can be opened when you click on open PLP file. For instance, if you look at this, my open PLP file, you see all the jobs I've ever done with this phone on Pixellab is saved here, especially if I saved it as a project. Now some other jobs I did just quickly, I didn't save as project, but this ones I saved as project. Probably I wanted to work on it or work with it again. So when you open PLP file, it's going to be there. Then about and exit. Okay, so we're going to move down. I intend to make this very fast. So we're going to move down. This one is the layer. Okay, so now Pixellab works with layers. When you click on it, this blank screen appears. So let me just insert a text. Let me insert cancel. Let me insert a shape. Okay, then let me insert another shape. I can change the shape here. I want to just buttress a point right now. That's why I'm doing all of this. Okay, let me insert sticker. Cancel. No, not from gallery this time. Let's go back. Okay, Okay, I could actually, let me bring in something from gallery because I want to let me bring a screenshot. Okay, so let me say um this. Okay, so now these are different elements. Now this layer, or everything you find here are on different layers. Like you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you will have 4 layers here. Pixellab works on with layers, so everything you do is on different layers, except you finally decide to group them. Okay, so we have the grid lines. The grid lines. Okay, so we have the grid lines. Let me show you the grid lines so that you will not be confused. This one, when you click on it, it takes you straight to the grid lines. Okay, so you have the grid lines. With the grid lines, you can align your text, you can justify them, and all of those. Then the next button there, of course, you will know this one is a zoom. You can use to zoom in and out of your work. You can zoom in up to 500%, and you can zoom out up to 100%. So if you want to see the tiny things in the tiniest of details, you can see it when you zoom to 500 degree. Okay, so the next one is the undo. The next one is the undo. The next one is the undo. Okay, so now with this undo, you are undoing the last action, like you can see now. Then you have the dustbin, which is for delete. Then you have the pen, which is for edit, and all of those. As you work on it, you get to know these better. So quickly, we're going to move down. I have finished explaining the tools up. So let's move down. Let's move down. Everything down here is what I want to explain now. So beautiful. So let's go down now. So we have the first one we're going to the first thing we're going to deal with is this. Now this, we're going to take note of these 4 things. They are the ones I'm explaining now. These 4 things, or these 5 things I have pointed at, they are like menu bar. Do you get? Then everything you see here are the menu icons. Let me explain them to you. Now let me explain them to you. If I click on this, if I click on this now, it will show blue like it is now. It's showing blue because I've clicked on it. If you observe this one, it's not blue because I've not clicked on it. So when I click on this one that is blue, it is everything here are the menu items of this. Is that okay? So now this is like background, or if you want to open your project, your PLP file, you open it from there too. So these are backgrounds that you can use for your design. Cancel. So now if I want to work with texts, okay, I have new text here. So probably I want to edit my text. What I'll just do is select this text and then click on this A. I'll click on this A that you can find here. Is that okay? So now when I click on this A, different options will come out for me to be able to edit this text. So I can delete, copy to front to back, position, relative, site, and all of those. So it is good you implement and play with these to get what you want. Is that okay? So the same thing if I want to work with shapes. If I click on shapes, when you want to work with shapes or images that you have brought in, you want to work with shapes or images that you have brought in, it means you're going to work with this. That this is the shape tool. Is that okay? So I'm going to simply click on it. First you must select the shape, click on it, so it will bring out different options too, almost similar to that of the text tool. Is that okay? So you can manipulate your shape the way you want. You can add colors, okay, and all of those. We're going to work on it in details in subsequent videos. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to show you is the background. Is the layer, background kind of, or layer. So you click on, now that's what I've just pointed at. So when you click on it, it brings different options for you to use as your background. Do you get? Okay, so now the next thing I want to bring to your notice is this one that looks like when I was in Lagos, how do you call it, Christmas lights. Okay, so this one, let me point it to you. Beautiful. So now, what this one does is that it adds after effects to your designs. You can use it for after effects and all of those. Okay, so having explained that, there's one other thing. Now let me click on this. Let me click on shapes and click on A. Or no, let me click on new text and click on shapes. Now when you click on something, when you click on shapes, yet you are highlighting something that is not a shape, these other options will come out. You have your stickers, you can import, you can draw shapes, Bezier tool, and your arrow tool. Is that okay? So these are the different things that you can, these are the different functions or the different tools in Pixellab. You just need to get yourself accustomed with all of these tools, and then you would realize that you have been able to master the application. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next class.